What is perfectly legal, but creepy as hell? Trying to make your kid's social media famous. Staring into someone's window from the street to watch Jeopardy on their TV because your **** mom cancelled cable when she found your vape. Facing the wrong way in an elevator. Paparazzi. This one hits close to home. A good friend of mine lives in a major East Coast city. As a single woman, she is extra cautious. She was the victim of an own local Instagram celebrity this weekend. Basically, this guy follows people, guys and girls, around and records them. They get annoyed and tell him to stop. He gets more and more obnoxious, trying to get a reaction. He's careful not to cross the legal line for stalking, etc., and does it in public, so be expectation of privacy. He then posts the inevitable freakout online. I'm not going to share the page. My friend made the cut because I don't want to grace this troll with the page views. Child beauty pageants. Hanging out in a public bathroom timing how long people pee. Hanging your doll collection from the trees in your yard using string made from human hair. Nobody is saying you can't eat a banana, Terry, but you can't just stand on a street corner for 30 minutes and suck on it. You have to actually take a bite. It's technically legal to check if a door is locked, as long as you don't enter without permission. Parking across the street from an elementary school with binoculars. Technically not illegal, but you definitely get the cops called on you and make the news. My dad is currently in an injury case against his old job. There's been a car outside his house filming him for the last couple months, trying to catch him doing compromising things to disprove his injuries. That's very creepy. Saying, think of yourselves as sisters when introducing a much younger new wife to one's adult daughter. My father-in-law did this. In some states, it's actually legal to take upskirt pictures with your smartphone, as long as they are wearing panties. Super creepy as hell. I only know this because a judge ruled a guy innocent for doing just that because of a law that was worded a certain way. No clue if the law has changed to include upskirt pics. When I was a child, we had a creepy, horrible neighbor that would harass my family constantly. One of the things he did was stand at the corner of his yard and videotape me playing in a pool with my friends. We were around 8. My parents called the police, but were told that it's legal if he's on his property. Using the urinal next to me when there were plenty of other choices. Parents using their kids for money. Example, YouTube Kids channels. Child brides in some parts of the world. WTF is wrong with people? MLMs, though I think they'll be illegal soon enough. A national newspaper having a countdown for when a child actress becomes legal for sex. Answers to questions that will surely come. Yes. The Sun, UK. M. Watson. Using a laser rangefinder to ensure you stay outside the effective radius of a restraining order. Purity balls / dances. That **** where girls pledge their virginity to their fathers until they are married. EWWWWW. Sitting next to someone at a public transport even when there are other seats available. Corporations influencing government via donations and the non-stop revolving door between the two. 1. Fossil fuel companies are preventing any real kind of progress to carbon reduction targets. 2. Pharmaceutical and medical companies blocking healthcare reform. I believe the act of cannibalism itself is legal, so long as you didn't murder anyone to do it. If your homie gives you his arm to gnaw on, it's fair game. Technically, you can stand on the sidewalk and stare into someone's house through a window. It's not illegal, as long as you stay off of their property, but it's really freaking creepy. Memorizing the age of consent in every state or country. Following someone. It's alright guys, you can stop following me now. Saying that 2 little kids would look great together as a couple. Stalking someone doesn't have enough legal repercussions. Those little kid beauty pageants. Awful. Sitting on a lake bed at night with a breather and no flashlight. Dating a girl you adopted once she turns legal age and not in your care. Going on a vacation with your fiancé only to return home alone and immediately lawyer up and not answer questions about their whereabouts. Robber calling the asterisk out of you with spoofed phone numbers every few minutes. High school teachers dating students immediately after they graduate. I can go put up a camera with a giant lens and set it up to take pictures every 30 seconds while pointed at a popular playground full of children, while I also fly a drone taking pictures of the same playground. The act of taking pictures in public is not illegal, even if the subject doesn't want their picture taken. It's how the photos are used that determines if permission is needed. As long as I'm using it for my own weird, creepy personal reasons, rather than trying to publish a book of them, or put them in a movie, then it's not illegal. Of course this only applies in Canada and the US. Other countries may have different privacy laws, and you do need the appropriate drone license. But I could still do it all day every day. Uploading your kid's life onto Facebook for strangers to view before the kid even knows what the internet is. A big, fat, hairy middle-aged man wearing just a Speedo hanging out at a park eating pudding. Media outlets, typically disguising it with comedy, putting up turns 18 on countdowns for child actresses. Natalie Portman was 13 when she got a countdown on her local radio station sake Mary-Kate and Ashley were like 4 on Full House when they got their countdown. An 18-year-old and 60-year-old getting married. Payday loan companies. Calling your child sexy right up there with moms who don't seem to understand that their son is not their boyfriend. What kind of weirdo threatens their son's spouse/girlfriend with the line "the first tits he loved were mine"? A grown man giving expensive gifts to a teenage girl he's not related to or particularly close to. I came across this ask after reading a post where a woman said her husband gave their neighbor's daughter a $300 bracelet without discussing it with her, and the vibes were super creepy. Technically not illegal, but hella pedo vibes there. Owning a collection of children's teeth. You can just grab a duck and keep it as your pet. It's not creepy, it's just I wanted to say that. Puppy mills or backyard dog breeders that breed any dog with a genetic issue that affects their health or quality of life. In Texas it's encouraged to monitor pregnant women. If you think they are attempting to have an abortion, one might even be compensated for their efforts. That classic scene from American movies where a group of high schoolers raise money by washing cars in bikinis. Seems like a pervert magnet. Marrying your aunt or uncle. Saying laddie to random women while tipping your fedora. That police aren't legally obligated to keep you safe